Hey guys, today we're going to chat about the key to losing weight and balancing your hormones. It's probably not what you think. First, I want to start off by saying I'm not a doctor. This is my opinion, and this is what I've come up with after doing all the diets. You know, I've been vegan, I've been gluten-free, I've been a raw foodist. That was my 17-year-old era. I'm now 29 years old, and I feel a lot more balanced, happy, healthy. I do not diet, and we'll kind of go into that during this whole conversation. So I want to ask you a question, just something to think about, a little food for thought. So do you find that the more you worry about your weight, your body composition, your diet, what you're eating, do you find that that's helpful? Like seriously, just think about it. Is it helpful to really worry about it? No, it's not. What does it do? It causes stress. That is the key to losing weight and balancing your hormones. It is stress control, reduction, having good mental health practices, stress reduction practices throughout your day, every single day, throughout your week. They're probably different through the days of the week because maybe you have more time to take longer breaks or do things that are good for you, like get outside. Maybe some days of the week you really have a 12 to 16 hour workday and that's not possible. So maybe that's more of a weekend practice. So let's talk about what happens when the body is stressed and how it helps balance your hormones. There are three main hormones: cortisol, adrenaline, and one other one I can't think of the name right now. Like I said, not a doctor. But these are triggered when you're really stressed out. What happens to the body when cortisol levels go up? I think most of us know this, right? It, stores fat. You hold on to water weight and fat in your body. So simply just because you're stressed out, you might be gaining weight. So just something to think about. So if you answered yes, that you feel a lot more stressed out when you are really pushing yourself to lose a couple pounds or you're getting really strict on your diet, this is what I want you to try to do. I truly believe in like the anti-diet world. That doesn't mean you shouldn't eat healthy for your health, but it means that you shouldn't be labeling foods good or bad, or you had such a bad food day and you're punishing yourself. All of these things add more stress. And another question, when you punish yourself or when you start telling yourself you can't eat bad foods, do you end up doing the good thing, like working out and eating salad, or do you end up it backfires and you are like binge eating and eating all the bad food and you're not working out and you're more stressed? So I guess this is just kind of the point I'm trying to make and present to you. I have truly found that the less pressure I put on myself about being super fit or super thin or eating the cleanest, when I've taken away the pressure and I focus on wanting to have really good energy, that's truly a huge focus. Like I have a very high energy demanding job. I don't want to crash during the day. So I make food choices based on just having good energy. Not because I'm like, oh, the broccoli is going to make me look so much better in a bathing suit. Truly, I've literally cut that out of my life because it wasn't helpful. And it's really bad for your mental health, right? And then when I focus so much on my workouts being for weight loss, I swear it's almost like an allergic reaction and the opposite thing happens whenever I do that. When I focus on being thin, I promise you, the literal opposite happens because I am stressing my body out. And also it comes with bad mental chatter, when you're like telling yourself that you look a certain way or feel a certain way or you feel fat or you look fat and you keep telling yourself this negative crap that we're talking to ourselves. Our body hears that and it digests that and it starts to think that about ourselves. I mean, it is not healthy. It is so toxic. So I also beg you to really try and get out of the mentality of eating and working out to lose weight. Or, it's not a bad thing to want to lose weight, but when you put so much pressure on yourselves and you don't make these choices for healthy reasons, then, a lot of stress is created. Working out should be your top priority for your mental health, for good energy. I mean, how many times have you done a workout where you are so exhausted before and then afterwards you're like, how do I have energy now? Doesn't make sense. You would think it would be the opposite, right? You're expending all this energy, so shouldn't you be tired? But it doesn't work that way. So let's go over a couple stress reduction techniques that I follow regularly. One thing I really do is go outside, especially on a heavy work day. If it's 5 minutes where I can just go sit in the sun, for me, connecting with nature and being in sunlight and in the grass, it promotes healthy hormones. It's good for us. The other thing I do a lot of is breathing. And if you're not familiar with like pranayama or breath work, something super simple to just start doing is observe your breath and take deep breaths. So making sure that the breath isn't in the chest. Think about when you're anxious, when you're stressed out. We breathe short and shallow and it's more panty. That's like an anxious breathing. When we're trying to calm ourselves down, breathe into your belly, breathe deep. So this is gonna help lower your cortisol levels. You know, you can do more research. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you some of the knowledge I know. But when I read it, I'm like, this absolutely makes so much sense. What else that I like to do? Take a full day off. And I don't mean a day off where you have fun plans with friends. I have found that it's so important to wake up and just do whatever you want one day. Or maybe you have half a day to do that. Make no plans for yourself. Give yourself a break. So just as it's important to have a routine and have a healthy way of eating and have a healthy exercise routine, it's also really important to break it. You are totally allowed to go eat whatever you want, to not move, to be lazy. You know, we are in this like toxic, overproductive culture. And I am a super anxious, overproductive, trying to overachieve kind of person. So all of these things have really benefited me, just like slowing down, not being so hard on myself. And another thing to think about is there are good stresses, right? Like exercise is stress on the body, but it's a good stress, but we don't want to do too much of it. So it's all a balance. Having social plans is a good stress, you know? We're out there talking to people, getting around town, but it's also nice to not do that as well. So a really big thing I've been working on is just energy management. So sometimes I just need to recharge my battery, and I've really learned that, and I have a boundary with my friends and myself where, you know, maybe I had a really big work week. The Saturday that I have off, I don't want to make any plans. I'm just going to see what I want to do that day. I think that's a really good piece of advice. And I want you to start making all of these choices for a lifestyle that you can live and maintain, not for a punishment, not for a quick fix. It will, I think the real goal in wellness, health, and fitness should be your mental health and your energy, and all the other things will just fall into place. I promise. The more and more I focus on mental well-being and leave the whole like, I want to be thin, I want to look this certain way, I'm going to only eat these certain foods, I'm so much happier and I'm so relieved of stress, and it's amazing. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because I want everybody to feel this. I really don't like putting like fat burning Pilates or weight loss Pilates. I think it's important to know though, because I do get a lot of questions like, does this burn fat? Does this help you lose weight? It does, you know, moving your body does help with those things, but I don't want to over promote that and paint this negative picture. You know, move your body to feel good, to boost your energy. And it's great, it will help you lose weight, you know, but remember, don't punish yourself. Work out to feel good, and that is a residual effect, which is amazing. But don't do the workout to like punish yourself because you ate French fries last night. You're allowed to eat French fries. You're allowed to work out. You know, it's a balance. So I know that this is all a lot easier said than done, and it's really a practice. You know, you have to start practicing being nice to yourself, giving yourself space, skipping a workout every now and then. eating a meal that you don't consider on your like healthy eating routine. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. We're just in this world of more, and do better. We're all just trying to do our best. That's what we're here. We're doing our best, and give yourself a break. That is my advice. Reduce stress, give yourself a break, do less, do it wrong every now and then, break the routine. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it's helpful. I really do, because if someone told me this stuff at 18, you know the saying, the student comes, or the teacher comes when the student is ready. I was not ready to hear this at 18, but I'm happy at 29 I feel this, because it's helped with my confidence so much. I really feel comfortable in my body, and like I care a lot less in a good way, and it's just amazing how there's so many positive effects of that. So I hope you enjoyed my thoughts. I hope this helps you. Please let me know what you thought in the comments, or maybe some of this was new to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other questions regarding this topic, and maybe I can make a video on that. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Please hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys on the next chat or workout, whatever it may be. Bye guys.